Alright, so in this video we're going to talk about the ND filters for the DJI Neo 2, and specifically I'm going to be talking about the ones from the Neo 1. So as you guys know, I've been flying the Neo 1 for a while, and I bought the Neo 2 because I wanted the gesture control feature, and I was curious as to whether or not the ND filters from the Neo 1 would work on the Neo 2, and they do, but there's a couple caveats. I'll get into that in this video, what this video is about. Now, what I did is I just transferred over the little metal ring. It just basically attaches to the lens here via some adhesive. And then the ND filters have a magnet on the back of it. So you know, pull this out here. I believe the magnet is on the back of the filter. And then it just attaches to the metal ring like so. Now, they do make, Freewell, the company, they do make filters for the Neo 2 that are specifically for the Neo 2, because the ones for the Neo 2 are actually a little bit bigger than the ones for the Neo 1, and it has to do with, I think they updated the lens. It's a little bit different, it's a little bit bigger. Now the metal attachment for the Neo 2 filters are also a little bigger because the filters are bigger. And because of that, you do get some cropping or some vignetting when you're in photo mode. I'll talk about that here in a second. Video mode works completely fine, by the way. Now, I'm not sure if this applies to the other types of filters out there from maybe different companies. So if you're wondering about filters from a different company other than Freewell, I actually have no answers for you. If they're the same size as the ones from Freewell, then the same sort of principles will apply. But if they're different sizes and such, there's no way for me to know because I don't have those. So if you have questions about that, just let you know in advance that I just really don't know. I'm just talking about the ones from Freewell and my experiences with them. But yeah, I'll show you here the 4K footage here from the Neo 2 with the Neo 1 filters, and there's no issue with the video at all. It looks totally fine. You don't see the filter in any part of the video, at least as far as I could tell. I think if there was more movement or if it was really windy, possibly the filter might show up in the video. Not really sure. For me, in my experience, in using these, I haven't had that show up at all. It's been perfectly fine. And I think it's because the corners, the far corners of the filter will show up in anything that's videoed in 4:3 mode. So photos, for example, are definitely taken in 4:3 mode. And you can see here, I'm showing you an example. All four corners, you can see a little bit of the vignetting that I was talking about earlier, where the video or the filter shows up in the image. However, if you crop in and convert it from a 4:3 image and chop off the top and the bottom to make it a 16:9 image, then those parts of the filter don't show up in the image at all. So this is only a downside if you're using the Neo 1 filters on the Neo 2. If you want to be taking photos in 4:3 mode, then this is going to be a problem for you. In that case, I would recommend just getting the actual filters from Freewell that are meant for the Neo 2. Those are a little bit larger, and the filter won't show up in your image in that case. But once you crop in, the image looks totally fine. That's basically what the video is doing. It's cropping in on the 4:3 image, chopping off the top and the bottom, giving you that 16:9 image, and that's what you're getting as the final product. And if you're only interested in video, which is what I'm mainly interested in, then you're not going to see any part of the filter in the image, and it's been working fine for me. Now, regarding the filters themselves, you get an ND8, ND16, and ND32. I was using this in all automatic settings because I'm still basically limited to using this in the setup that I got. So basically, I just got the drone with one battery and no transceiver module. This is actually selling for $359 on Amazon right now. Pretty good deal. So I am continuing to make videos on how to maximize this, basically the lowest cost setup here. And I'll have another video later on how to maximize the usage of just the one battery to get the most footage without having to get more batteries or upgrade to the Fly More kit. And then I'll have videos later with the transceiver, the RC controller, the FPV controller, etc. Those videos will be coming down later. But regarding using this in automatic mode and these ND filters, basically you just have to make a judgment call as to what kind of how sunny it is in terms of daylight. So this day was not super bright, but it wasn't cloudy either. So I used an ND16 in the video footage that you saw. If it's a little bit cloudy, maybe slightly overcast, maybe go to an ND8. And if it's super sunny, then use the ND32. But later on, once I get the transceiver module and hook this up to the RC controller, then you'll be able to open up the manual settings. Now, if I miss something, if you can get manual settings with just using the phone over Wi-Fi, let me know, because I wasn't able to find those in the settings at all. It just seems like it was all automatic settings. But I believe once you get the transceiver module, hook it up to an RC controller, you can then unlock the manual settings and adjust all the settings basically in the app, which you can't do when you're just using the drone via the phone Wi-Fi. So again, if I missed that, let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to make a video about that. But yeah, ultimately, bottom line is the Neo 1 filters from Freewell will work on the Neo 2, but you do have that one limitation where you won't be able to use 4:3 photos without the filter showing up in the four corners of the image. However, 16:9 video and 16:9 photos are totally fine. So hopefully this helps you guys out. If you got any questions, comments, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.